Hey everybody, it's the last day of February. I figured I'd take a trek into camp. I'm in camp right now. Been sick all week, but it's gonna be in the 40s today. It's the first time we've had 40s in a long time. So I had to come out here, check out, just see how everything's going. There's a lot more snow out here than I thought there was. I thought I was gonna be able to drive right in. But I drove in right to where I have my cable going across, and my air dam was plowing snow and stuff, and I got out and I thought I was going to go back and forth a couple times. Like, no, I'm just going to get stuck. I go with my crutches, and it's probably 12 to 13 inches, maybe 14 in some places. So it's just too deep, and it's getting to that, I don't know, it's icy, crystally style of snow. So it gets real slippery, and it's easy to get stuck in that kind of snow. So yeah, Samantha and I just come up here for the day just to check it out. I had a fever and not breathing very good and all that crap. I had a bad cold and stuff, so. But it's been all week. I'm sick and tired of sitting, not doing anything, so I had to come out here. I thought I'd be able to drive right in, but no. So it was a job crutching all the way in here, trying to follow Sammy's trail in, but some parts of the snow had a thick crust on it and other parts didn't, and Sammy was hopping off the side and going into the woods and hopping around, so she wasn't making a good straight trail for me either. So, but I made it. Everything's looking all right. There's no holes in the ceiling or anything. I got to start working on insulating the roof here, the ceiling this year, hopefully, and I want to make the elevated ground blind, I hope. But see, well, that all costs money, so we'll see what happens after I get the snowmobile fixed. That's still in the shop too, so we'll see. Just gonna look around, make sure there's no mice or anything chewing up anything, and I didn't bring a cushion, so I'll take a pillow and sit outside for a while. It's getting kind of windy out, so that's killing the warmer air. Not feel quite so warm with that wind blowing, but I'll get you some more footage in a few minutes. Okay, here we are sitting on the deck. Got Sammy with me. Here's my trail. You can see where I walked in. It is still pretty deep. I didn't think it was that deep. I always kept monitoring where that ladder rung is on that tree stand level, so I thought that would be about what it is, but it's definitely deeper in the driveway and over here. It drifts around and stuff. You can see Sammy's pounding and jumping all over the place trying to get around. So it was a trek coming in here, that's for sure. Had a moose out here last night crossing one of my trail cameras, the one further up into the food plot. Just one little picture of a head and that was it. So I don't know where else he came from or went through to. But yeah, we're here. I'm gonna chillax for a little while. Hopefully that sun comes out. We see a little break in the clouds over here, so hopefully it does. It's warm air, so it's nice. It's nice out today. I was trying to breathe. Whew. That was a long ways in here. I don't know if that was good for me or bad for me doing all that work, but we're gonna find out. My feet got soaked, if you can see. My feet are all wet. Should have brought different boots, but I thought I was gonna be able to drive in here, but Nope. Oh well, we're gonna relax for a little bit. Hopefully that sun comes out soon. Well, I didn't want to go through the process of getting the wood stove going just to let it go for a short amount of time. So I just got the old Mr. Heater going. That works really good. It takes a 20-pound tank, hook it in the back, and you can have each one of those things come on separately if you want, or all at the same time. I did them one at a time, and yeah, it throws up quite a bit of heat. You can see my pants are smoking from where far as I am, because they get all wet when I walked all the way in here from the truck. So yeah, you can see I got the holes pre-drilled on these timbers over here, and I bought a 1-inch dowel I want to put into the holes to make it look like it's timber frame. So that'll be another project when I bring my tools out. I didn't want to bring any tools out today. I just was doing some, just wanted to check on the spot and see if I could drive in here. But I ain't not gonna be able to drive in yet. The other thing, I still gotta do this. Still gotta put up the wood for here, so I need some 1x6 rough cut pine to finish that off. And then I can finish that side there as well. There, and then up here. And then also I gotta start working on these. I got some stuff to put in, I can't remember what they're called now, that you put, it goes all the way up inside of those to create an air pocket. Then you put the insulation on top of it. I got some of those, not a lot, but some to start it. And then I'm obviously gonna have to have help. I can probably do most of that in the loft here, but when it comes out here, I'm gonna need a scaffolding or something, and somebody else who can do a lot of that work, because I'm not gonna be able to do it over my head like that. But that's what I got left. And also I got a sink I gotta put in over there where that gas grill is, and that grill will go over there. The sink will go here, and I want to make a reloading bench over here on this side wall here, and hopefully this curio cabinet thing will fit right over here, but I don't know if it's gonna or not. That's my plans. I hope I get a lot of that done this year, but we know, I will see, because I also want to build an elevated ground blind out over across there, overlooking the food plot. So money, money, money. Everything always is, just is what it is, right? I can get done what I can get done, and I can't this year. I won't be able to. See how it goes. Hell yeah, this thing is throwing off some heat, let me tell you. Boy, I don't even see my pants smoking. My shoes are getting almost all dried out already. Sammy's looking for some water. I'm gonna have to buy her some. We'll get the when we get back into Lincoln. Yeah, we're gonna get going in a few more minutes. Just showing you what my projects are for this year. There's a stairway, so you know roughly how high the step is. That's the second, well, this is the third step, there's the second step. The other one's completely buried. Sammy's on top of the ice. It's kind of ice right there. Two plots out there. We're gonna start heading back that way. Almost halfway back to the truck, to the camper now. Can't wait to come out here, spend a week again. Weeks at a time, I should say. Not again, got lots to do. Truck is down here. Whew, it's not quite as bad coming back through because we got a trail. A lot easier than cutting a trail. But it is still tiring, especially if you're sick and paraplegic with crutches. Holy. Alright. There's my camp. Be back shortly, baby. Martha and I are heading back home. We're going to Lincoln and grab something to eat. And lay down for a while. Once I get back, take some more medicine. It's a lot of work getting the crutches all the way through that snow. Oh boy. But we got to check out the camp, see how it's doing. Nothing, no windows broken, no mice inside of it, no trees down on anything, so that's a good sign. Got a lot to do when we get there, but there always is. You know, if I'd stop dreaming up stuff, then it wouldn't be quite so bad, but it goes the dry way. But no, you always want something else, right? Well, I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully, you know, once spring shows up and gets rid of a lot more of the snow, I'll be able to get more footage out for you. I really like to take that snowmobile of mine out once I get it fixed, if I do in time. If there's still snow on the ground somewhere. We'll see how that goes. My brother and my nephew went up to it's like Prague Pond, I think it's called, above Moosehead. They went up there ice fishing today, using my trailer up there, taking their sleds. So I wish them best of luck up there. I don't feel well enough to go on a all-day ice fishing trip. So I did this little trip here and kind of really pushed myself doing that. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching, and we will talk to you again later.